Alright, so I've downloaded some new mods. Let's see what we got here. Load. You would think the PS4 would be a lot faster. Let's see here. Creation Club add-ons. I started to stop broadcasting. Press Creation Club. I'm discovering broadcasts at the moment. I know a lot about everything that I have here, but when it comes to the mods, this will be my first time doing it. So bear with me here. In the next few videos, I'll probably be a lot better at this than I am now. Okay, there we go. 2 minutes and 22 seconds into the broadcast, and come on. So if you look for books like this, usually they have spells in them. Sometimes they are meant for quests that you can get them from. Dawnguard, for instance, or not Dawnguard, Winterhold asks you to go find a bunch of books, and you'll see one specific book that you'll repeatedly find after a while. So right now my stats are low. I haven't really killed any giants, Daedra, or anything like that. Not in this, on this system at least. System, save load, mods, settings, controllers, help. Settings, display audio. Alright. Let's bring down this here. Mods. Oh, alright, here we go. Here's my friend here, Mr. Fondell, and that's Riverwood, where you come from after you escape from Helgen, when you about to get your head chopped off by a bunch of assholes. Imperial City seems a lot more cooler than usual, and there's two ways you can get to Whiterun. You can go this way, which is a little bit of the longer way, and of course you can go this way. Hey, look. Now that was cool. Okay. So the graphics have improved on this game tremendously. Now I know there's no road this way and it's not exactly direct, but you can go down this way. As you can see, there's Whiterun. Easiest way to get there is here. Alright, so here's our friend. He's going to follow us down, hopefully. Nope, he's going to go all the way around. The best solution to this is wait 1 hour. Okay. Now I just gotta remember. There we go. Alright, wait an hour and the guy should show up usually. There he is. Okay. So you see that guy right there? That is a giant. That is someone you want to fight. Reason being, companions. I am personally a werewolf guy.
Must have scared him off.
Oh shit. So that was a mistake.
Damn you. Good and dead.
So I'm probably just gonna die. Warning to self and others.
Is this what you want? Huh? Come on,
When
let's see
you
put up a fight.
use your magic, be careful how close you are to other CPUs, considering that sometimes your fire ends up, or electricity or whatever it is, ends up hitting them. So you gotta be very careful. Where's my guy? There he is. La 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 la. Alright, sir, let's go. So let's go back to this thing, and we're just gonna use a sword. For many of you who haven't played Skyrim before, it's a very good game, and they killed him already.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
Well, I didn't actually get here on time, I'm sorry. I tried my best.
Another glory
Yeah.
only awaits those. And as companions, our glory must... In order of... And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Gurvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Alright, so Gurvaskar is the leader of the companions. Here are some of them. We got Rhea, we got Farkas, and we got the Huntress, Ayla. You can actually marry Ayla once you complete the quest for the priest in Whiterun. I think Whiterun or one of the other cities, we'll find out in one of these videos when we get to that. You can check the giants. Usually they have a good amount of loot on them, but as you progress, the more stuff you're gonna find, the better stuff you're gonna find. Until then, you're stuck with like basic weapons and magic spells and armor. So right now I got all this stuff that I have now from the beginning of the game when you're at Helgen trying to escape. Now, here's a good note for you. This guy right here, he will take you to any city in Skyrim. Rather if it's Solitude, or if it's Riften, or if it's Macarth, or any of these cities, Dawnstar, it will take you there. For instance, so if I
Need a
talk
ride?
to them, I like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
You can go to any of these cities for a certain amount of gold, 50 obviously, 20 for Macarth, Riften 20. So Dawnstar, Farkreath, Macarth, Marthol, Riften, Solitude, Windhelm, Winterhold, and Nevermind.
Until next time.
Okay, so, and right there you can buy a horse for usually about 5,000 gold. So this is Battleborn, and then you have the Silver Bloods and different types of groups in Skyrim, including the companions. You can join multiple groups, including the Dark Brotherhood, which is actually pretty awesome. You can find the Dark Brotherhood in Windhelm.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Now you can come up with a few choices here. Riverwood calls for the Jarl's aid. I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack. Persuade.
But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Persuasion helps your speech. As you can see, it increased to 21. So every time you use persuasion or certain attributes in the game, which you will see on these perks here, and you can add 1 point to stamina, health, or magicka. For now, I'm going to go with health. Alright, and so I got 1 perk point to mess with here. I was thinking destruction. Novice destruction. The more destruction perks that you add on there, for instance, there is going to be less magicka used. For instance, the cast novice level destruction spells, cast novice level destruction spells for half magicka, and then it goes on. Some of them will decrease the use of magicka as you go. Alright. La 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 la. Okay. So I got my health in there. Let's go to Whiterun. You're gonna bump into the Jarl. And there's also another. There's a wizard in there, and he's one of the best guys in the beginning of the game that you can use to buy your spells and stuff like that.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Alright, so we got a civil war here.
If you're looking to buy more, plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in Jorrvaskr, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary.
So
don't forget to check inside the shop if you need
right
anything.
now it is 9 p.m. So I'm gonna bump up this time to 17 hours. Let's see what happens. Alright, I'm gonna go to maybe about 11. Alright, so when you talk to her...
Take care not to set anything on fire. Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgroof the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus of Amici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right way to present it to him. Thanks. The finest weapons and armor.
Alright, when you go to sales, I'll show you some more of that later. Right now, I'm going to concentrate on getting myself some gear. So, I got weapons right now. Bounded shield, bounded iron shields, 24 armor, weight is 12, so it's a little heavy. This is armor 17, weight is 4, value is 76. I have to get my friend here a pair of boots, so let's get him some boots. Probably gonna get him those, they look kind of cool. They're like the best ones right now. So I'm gonna get him that and this. Nope, I don't have enough. Let's see here, what can I sell? Alright, so sell 2 of those. One of those. One of those. I think I sold something I wasn't supposed to sell. Anyways. Alright. So, he's missing some items, obviously.
Still here.
So I'm going to trade some things with you.
What do you want me to carry?
I think I accidentally sold them. So we're at 300. No, 359. Okay.
Going then.
So me, I'm an anti-hero in this thing, so you're gonna see me steal a few times. This is la 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 la. Oops.
I don't claim to be the best. The city's ruled, but you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companion. Have you met my father?
There we go.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Oh, I didn't buy it. Okay. So that's 378.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
So this place right here, Breeze Home, this is a place you can buy from the Jarl once you become Thane. You have to do a few missions and stuff like that. Right here is the Drunken Huntsman. The Drunken Huntsman. Come in. Alright, so right here we got the Drunken Huntsman.
Blade and shadow, silence and death. These are my arts. For a modest fee, I'll make great art for you.
So this here is what you would call a dark elf.
I know
She
nothing
is
of fear, and nothing
sword
of
for
remorse.
hire. Consider
For my
yourself
fee,
hired for 500.
and together we will
You're a
vanquish
mercenary.
any foe.
Another time perhaps. So yes, she
Their
is a
foes
mercenary.
in shadows,
Just to answer that
but you will
question.
see your foes before they see you.
Okay. La la la. Sorry, remote added a little weird right there. Alright, so that's open and white run. I am anti-hero. Open door. Empty. So right now my sneak is very low. Just saying. But we can make things work here. these things. If you usually go into a shop.
Ah, hello, my Nord friend. In the market for some hunting supplies?
Go in here real quick. So when it comes to sneaking, usually they can see you. It's not that easy to pick locks sometimes. This is an apprentice lock. But it ain't no problem. So by the time he got to me, the eye went up. So regardless of if he's over here and he's about to chase you, if you get to your destination and what you want the most, squat down as quick as you can, and it's a flat line. But when you see that eye right there and it's blinking like that, that means that you are seeing someone's watching you, which is this guy. So I can't really do anything right now unless my sneak goes up a little more. So I got the Drunken Huntsman guy. Let's go back out to Whiterun. Broadcasting. Drunken Huntsman. Oh, that's that one. I want to make some money first. So I'm going to teach you guys a little way. Usually, there's a type of back door, but there isn't. Right now, I can't do anything. It is daytime, and this is the front door. So, I could wait till nighttime, and what that would do, really, is, everybody would usually be asleep, and there would be this guy and a guard and a couple other guards walking up and down the way. Of course, there's this guy. He's also Battleborn. He'll probably give you a mission or something.
But I earn my way to the top. I own chauffeur.
You can provide your services to people, certain people, or CPUs in the world of Skyrim inside their cities. This guy will have you go find a sword.
It took me weeks to find that.
Let me show you.
I can't stop.
So, if you look at his hilt, he's got a sword this time.
Your wife and daughter to reclaim
But
some rusty old sword?
oh yeah, she's telling
Just
you
need
about
to
it.
hire one, maybe two good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly.
You tried mercenary
can claim
work?
your sword,
It
or
might
you
suit
can
you.
keep your wife.
And you also get this guy for training you in one-handed weapons. Unfortunately, I don't feel like spending that much right now, so I'm just gonna go
My
with the
sapling
mission.
doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room.
Do you need help finding the
I
sword?
tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you.
Well, sir, I'd like to do that for you.
No, friend. No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since.
Alright, so let's
Find that sword, please.
see here. Quests. Miscellaneous. Deliver the sword to Proventus Avensi.
Me to it.
Ah, sounds like something from the Victorian age.
Wait, I...
What? Okay. If you go here, this is the Temple of Kareth. Here is another temple. This is the House of Greymane. House of Greymane. Here's the temple. And here's a tree that is currently dead at the moment. But you can bring it back to life by going over to the temple and talking to their head priest and signing over a mission to bring it back to life. But you're going to go through some challenges to get the pieces that you need and the resources, which is including certain type of sap that you got to go get from a certain type of live tree. So if you go right here, this is the longhouse of the companions. Looks like an upside down ship, doesn't it? And I always thought this was a pretty cool add-on to Whiterun. So I'm gonna go talk to this guy and let this load for a second. Yeah.
Are those two at it again?
So when you come in here for the first time, you're gonna see everybody run over here, and you're gonna see a bunch of, well, companions / werewolves. Not all of them are werewolves, apparently, though. Some of them are just friends. And you can just watch these guys beat the living crud out of each other. And while they do that, I got all the destruction I need. Alright, so here we go. They're doing their thing. Oops, book. Cure disease, drought resistant, silver ingot, silver ingot. Okay, well, I don't need that, but let's see here. Wardrobe. Don't need to find clothes, but I do need your gold. Let's go into the chest, some more gold. The fastest way to get gold is to, you know, be a thief. I took a roll. Poison. Alright, there's that. Now, let me let you know something.
When the Empire surrendered to the Aldmeri Dominion, they shamed us all.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Ruckus. Uncle Ruckus.
Fresh blood. Hope you know how to handle yourself.
Oh, better than you do.
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure.
I don't know where I was just at because I was really interrupted by a dark elf. But if you go right here, you can see some cool weapons that you cannot grab. I couldn't even do it on the PS3. They won't even let me grab these things. You can grab the weapons on the racks, of course. And right here is an axe. Now, the axe that goes here is a sacred item for the companions. They've been trying to gather the pieces in order to forge it back together in their Skyforge, which I'll show you in a moment after we talk to Mr. whatever his name is. So, this is Jeravaskar. Okay, now make sure your line's down, make sure you're not seen. Now, if you're never caught, no one's really going to do anything to you. See how that eye goes up? That means someone's walking over to this way. So let's go this way. While she does that, there's nothing really that I want. And you can really take anything you want. It all really depends on person. You know, on the person, because some people want to take the boots or want to take the gold. You know, they want to take these, which help. Some of them help with, you know, stamina and stuff like that, or speech. But there's some negatives to them sometimes. Alright, so, and food helps with health, but not by much, maybe when you're in the beginning of the game. So if you go through here, you'll literally find a good amount of gold. When your sneak gets up even further, you can take stuff out of, right in front of people practically. If not literally. I think it's here. No, that's not here. Okay. I'm thinking of a different city. Alright. So, there's a few things we can do here to improve our odds in the beginning of the game. Now, when you come to Jeravaskar, you're going to find something that you won't find anywhere. Well, you will find it other places, but it's, you know, kind of a 50-50. I don't believe I took that. Okay. Potent Stamina Poison, which works good on warriors. Magical Poison works good on mages and necromancers.
But I still hear the call of the
Eventually
light.
I'll be able to take that, and that right there is a Daedra Heart.
But we can overcome.
Here's a sword that you can get if you want to be a two-handed. There is also Warhammer over here. Now this is Elven. It's a regular dagger, iron. This here is a Dwarven Greatsword. the locks are put at expert. So get in here, Mr. Sato. Thank you. Okay. It's probably not in this room, but in the other room. But I'm gonna get the gold. There is a dwarven bow, 11 gold. Already at 680. I can buy the helmet if I want to. If I don't get one from here, some fire salts. Later in the game, there's gonna be in Riften a blacksmith who's gonna ask you for 10 fire salts. Go ahead and collect those. Every time I bump an item and it bumps in my head, I'll let you know out of a side note, okay? If you have any suggestions on how to better broadcast and produce these videos, go ahead and leave a comment at the bottom. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is going to help you with your archery, I believe. And this here is your elven bow. It's really cool. Kind of looks like something out of Lord of the Rings, if you know anything about it. So, Skirmisher's Elixir. Let's take a look here. Just so you know what Skirmisher's Elixir, potions, there we go. Okay. Alright, increases your light armor skill by 25 points for 60 seconds. A lot of items will last you between 30 to 60 seconds, sometimes between 100 or 120. It depends on how good the potion is. There's different levels of potions. Some of them are low level, some of them are high level. This is a drought of true shot. That's good for your archery. It increases the percentage of your archery damage. True shot. Bows do 30% more damage for 60 seconds. Some of them have a higher percentage, some have a lower. Like I said, different levels of potions. This is a quick guide over to how to get gold if you are kind of like me, an anti-hero, and don't think of it as real life, but as an immersive world to get out of the real one. And just enjoy yourself, you know. Sometimes video games for some people can be very, therapeutic. Thank you. Okay, oh yes, let's not forget our friend over here. So, let's get him in here. Let's close the door. Let's get this. So I got 12 locks. Let's see if I can do it. Now when you pick locks, usually when you're trying to do a way higher level of lock picking skill and you're only at like a basic apprentice or not even that, like beginner straight up, I'll show you that in a second. That, my friend, is how you pick a lock at low level. I picked an expert lock. It doesn't matter what level you are in archery exactly. See, I told you. It doesn't matter if you're a really low level or it doesn't matter if you're a low level. What you could do is go and pick the lock and, you know, practice a little bit and get your lock picking skills up. There's a lot of items like chests and stuff that are locked in some of the ruins and, you know, catacombs and stuff like that, and some of them you gotta break into, unfortunately, in order to loot whatever you have to loot on that mission. So this is the leader of the companions. Codlock is Whitemane. This is Velkus. And you got Farkas. They're brothers, just so you know.
A stranger comes to our hall. Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, though.
and last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in them. Apologies. Thought perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider. Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart. And their arm. Of course. How are you in battle, boy?
I can handle myself, thank you very much.
So. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do. Aye.
Alright, let me pause it real quick and I'll be right back with you in a second. Alright, so, he's going to take me out to the yard, and you're going to see a little practice area where they train, and we're going to discover if I have an arm. So, just to be safe, taking off flames.
Ah, fresh blood. Hope you know how to handle yourself.
Now, this game is also a third-person viewer, so you can see your armor and everything.
I'm sorry if I forgot.
Alright, so let's follow Furkus, whatever. I never was good at memorizing these names. Or saying them in general. So, he brings out the whole crew. You pull out your sword.
You don't belong here. What do you think you have to offer?
Yeah, wait till she says something. That's actually a new line. I never heard her say that. Okay. So now you talk to Furkus.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry. I can take it.
You're mine.
Looks slow to me. How's the newcomer looking?
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland and have it sharpened. And be careful.
I don't know what happened there. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Stand still! You're a disgrace to your own kind. That's it? That's your best?
Before I have to reload, I'm gonna try to take these guys on. Oh, I killed him. My bad. I'm gonna die anyway, because, well... I could avoid this, but I'm not going to. Now, that was an execution right there. Okay, now these guys weren't just taking turns like they did in the original game of Skyrim. They hit me at the same damn time. So it's a little different. So now we can go out here. It usually automatically saves as soon as you go through a door.
What do you think you have to offer?
Now let's go talk to Furkus.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
Alright, here we go.
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you.
So,
here's my sword.
There's a bug in the game.
Have it sharpened. And be careful. No sign of it.
You can't beat me! Help! Fight!
Now, don't know what happened there. Alright,
I've got your back. All right, what is it? What do you need?
You don't belong here. What do you think you have to offer?
Can't do that. Sorry.
I can't remember. Go inside. So, I'm gonna take our little friend away from them, because there's a bug in the game. I put a little bit of mods on here. That I don't know if they're on here or not at the moment. But I'm gonna put him somewhere where he's not gonna start killing everything in his path. So let's put him pretty far so he doesn't attack anything. Actually, he's waiting for me to say something. Watch, he's gonna come through here. Any minute now. There it is. Alright. Now he's there.
Okay, got it. Anything else?
He's not gonna follow me, right?
Damn those gray mains to oblivion.
Okay,
they
cool.
Back the storm cloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchants.
Today, they take away your faith. But tomorrow,
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
I swear you won't leave here alive.
Not that. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
Alright, now we're about to discover the Skyforge. And this here, if you look right here, it's right under this piece here. Eventually, when you complete a certain amount of quests, and I'll show you which guy is in the story, they're gonna basically turn you into a werewolf, and you have to go through here to do it. Alright, here we go.
What brings you here?
Earl Greymane. Verka sent me with this sword.
I'm guessing you're the newcomer then.
I'm just doing what I'm asked. Does Verkas always send newcomers on errands?
Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the companions.
Someone has to be in charge, though. Are you a companion?
Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Yorland Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim. All of Tamriel. I have a favor to ask. I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me. That's a good man.
Okay. Down the stairs, follow Yellow Brick Road. Follow the Yellow Brick Road. It's not yellow, but the sides are. Okay, let's get to miscellaneous. Find, talk to y'all. Whiterun, bring out the shield. Cage, or so cloth hide helmet. Okay. What was I just doing? Okay, I I got no point here. Ayala. If she's outside, then I don't have to do that. Right. So, oh, that's another thing. I forgot about that. When you sprint, you can't jump. When you run, you can jump. So jogging is, you know, complicated. It's not like you can run in parkour like Assassin's Creed, the whole trilogy. You want to say hi? Alright guys, I want you to say hello to my little nephew here. He's a future Skyrim lover. Hi! That is Damon. His mom and dad are in the other room. And now I gotta find...
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure.
Huh?
I said now you have to go down there.
Yeah.
Wait, how many questions you actually play until you can get to talk to a werewolf?
I'm not too sure. I'll count them off. So, what Damon made a good point is how many missions...
Have I? Have we met?
No.
Sorry if I forgot.
No. Why do you have your sword out? Just curious. Oh, okay. But, you had a good question. How many missions does it take to get to, so that you become a werewolf? I actually never counted them down. So we're going to count them down. And we're going to start off with these guys. Alright, here is
If you wish to hunt
Huntress.
Ysgramor himself. Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Wait, I remember you. So the old man thinks you've got some heart, I guess.
You know this one? I saw him training in the yard with Vilkas.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight?
I don't care for boasting.
Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas. Did you call me?
Of course we did, Ice Brain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood? Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me.
Blood running hot?
Yor and Ayala like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best. Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes.
I like actually playing along with the game.
This will be a rough life.
So forgive me for walking.
The quarters are up here.
But he's gonna
Just
walk
pick
anyway.
a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Thelma will keep the place clean. She always has. All right, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions.
By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've gotten a letter about someone needing some muscle right here in Whiterun Hold. I don't know what the fight is about, and that's not our business anyway. I just need you to go out there, look tough, and scare this milk drinker into submission. No more than that. I don't want to hear about a killing, understand? Try not to get carried away.
Well...
By the way, if you're looking for something to do...
Yeah, well, you told me that already. Intimidate Alfred Battleborn. Let's go do this.
Hey, Gina. On another point, why do you walk still?
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
Like, are you not that strong in the game? Or can you, like...
Alright, so... la 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 la.
Damn those Grey Mane or Battleborn. Then I say, well met, friend. I could tell you were a sharp one the moment I laid eyes on you. Long live the Empire.
Yeah, I just wanted a compliment, but I don't like the Imperials. I do like them for their style. I give them that. They have cool uniforms. But,
you've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Where am I going? Okay, hold up. And destroy that. Intimidate Battleborn White Run. So I'm just going to discover this place for a little bit. Show you the first part of it. And don't worry, we will get to the Jarl and the Wizard. Right now I'm just trying to earn
You've been seen in the company of the
hoping that I don't have to go through the store. Why do I have to go through the store? So I'm going to go the faster way instead of waiting for it to load once and then have to go all the way through the fort gates, little trail, and I'll do that. And I'm way ahead of myself. Okay. So now we have to go over to this guy. Where are you? Ooh, the kitty cat, huh?
Fortune smiles upon this meeting.
So, just so you know, this is the Khajiit. These are the cat-like humanoids. Not androids. Just putting that out there. Okay? They come in different colors and stuff like that, like any other cat will. You go up to this guy, he makes the cells, and there should be one guy around here with armor. Here he is. Alright. This is their head protector, like the leader of the security type thing. He does the cells, she does the makings, and...
How can I assist?
I don't know what he is. What are you?
Watch what they're doing.
What do you do in this pack, sir? No. I kill you.
This one needs something?
Actually, yes. I need to go do my mission. But let's see...
Khajiit, welcome. Take a look.
Okay. Anything good. Anything good. Alright. 51. I'll take it. So right now we don't got a lot of gold, so I'm gonna not buy so much. But this guy has a good amount of stuff. You also catch them traveling through times. They won't always be in the same spot. Sometimes you'll catch them in Dawnguard, or you'll catch them in Whiterun, or other places. I do want to sell you an iron dagger. I do want to sell you that iron dagger. I do want to sell you one of those. I do want to sell you that. No. I'll get rid of the silver ring. So, silver rings are usually about 10 worth. But if you enchant it, for instance, it becomes slightly more. Depending on how high you are in enchanting and destruction, and depending on like if you're doing restoration, for instance, if your restoration is high in level from your perk tree, then your conjuration is high as well. Just imagine those two combined when you do a restoration enchanted ring, which means you'd get a ring that would give you 40 or 50 or more plus health. You know, if your restoration is high, your enchantment will be high. If you're doing destruction, for instance, it's also going to do the same thing. It's the you know, they work together. So Magicka and not conjuration, I'm so sorry about that. Enchanting. So enchanting and something of your perk tree Excuse me for that. That was a mistake in my words. Probably sitting there thinking, wow, this guy is definitely a rookie. But it's okay. But anyways, yes, if your enchanting is high and your skill level is high, depending on what kind of enchantment you're going to do, then that that enchantment is going to be pretty high in level. I mean, I'm not too sure. I've never been so high myself. But now I got a new PS4, 1 terabyte, and I'm gonna see what I can do here. And I'm also gonna play with some mods, show you those, and I'm gonna discover them myself, and then come back and discover it with you as well. I'm gonna start playing this better, but I just wanted to do a little introduction. This is also a testing to see if the audio is working and if see what I need to work on in order to use proper and exciting and probably funny entertainment. So, you get that right there, the Torturer's Hood, at the beginning of the game. You just, if you collect everything, I don't know how I got it, but it was in my inventory. And I thought it was pretty cool, and so I kept it and I put it on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to enchant it.
May your road lead you to warm.
So I spent too much time here, and I know you're probably bored by now. So we're just going to go take care of this mission. I like to discover like everything, so I'm going to try as much as possible to prevent such things. Alright, so in something like this, somewhere around here in Whiterun, you will also find... He's over here? Why is this guy so hard to find? I probably just spent too much time over here and he walked by me. So let's go get him. Yep, that's exactly what happened.
This
that sucks. I gotta intimidate a woman. Well,
Need something? Unlike the rest of my family, I've got work
I've been
to do.
sent to resolve a dispute, brawl.
You can't scare me into submission.
Wow.
Let's go.
They really beat the crap out of each
Come
other
on,
back then.
let's see what you're made of.
I mean, in this game. Monkus! Come on, yeah. She's tough. Not tough enough. Yep. Is that your best? Is that your best? Is that your best?
Wasn't expecting that, were you?
Alright, that was right in the chin, just saying.
You're tougher than you look. You
Come
got me
in.
fair and square.
Huh? I was on a... excuse me 1 second. Excuse me 1 second, I will cut this part out somehow. I gotta figure it out, but I will be back. I have to go take care of something.
fine. I'll take care of it. Just please leave me alone.
Good morning, Vietnam. I'm back. Okay, so, I'm waiting for someone right now, so I will have to cut out this extra part that I'm gonna have to do in a second. I have to go do something for my friends, and this is Whiterun Guard. They look wacky. So, if you decide to join the Stormcloaks, eventually the Civil War is going to come to Whiterun. The reason being is Whiterun supports the Imperials. They are not Imperials, but they do support them. So they refuse to give up certain things. Now, there's two ways you do this. You can resolve it to the point where you can put the Civil War and the whole, apocalypse on hold for a second by doing a meeting with the Greybeards, who will teach you the voice, which is also your shouts. And the Greybeards are up on that mountain. One of these mountains. That one right there. That's the mountain. You gotta go up there. And their head leader is a dragon who left the army of, who used to be the general of the King of Dragons army. Alduin, sorry. Alright. So, now we gotta go into return to Farkas. Let's go through the door. Alright, we're back in Whiterun. We're sprinting. Is he still behind me? No, I left him. Oh, well, that's not a good thing. La 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 la. Up the stairs we go. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Alright. Come on. Alright.
We heading out?
Follow me. So after 24 to 48 hours, I can't remember, but after 24 to 48 hours of leaving him somewhere, he will go back to Riverwood. Each character that you pick up that is a follower will return to their original place where you found them.
I mostly deal with petty thievery.
So for him, it's going to be Riverwood.
Been too long since we've had a good time.
And that's where you will find them if you lose track of them.
Patron of the great clan battle poem.
So that right there is the Dragon Reach. There we go. Dragon Reach. That is Dragon Reach. That is Talos, who is like a god amongst the Nords. But he is not a god. He is a man with great power, and he's a great warrior and all this other stuff. I will show you more about him later. I'm a companion. Hey. Alright. There we go. Let's see if we can find him outside. Stamina is great on Nords and Orcs, by the way. Yep, no, I gotta go in the door. Now, if you play like a Breton or an elf, Wood Elf especially has... Oh, he's right there at the front door. Why did it point me that way when I could just went that way? Bugs. Okay.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgrim. Some people don't think I'm smart. You seem to have a knack for this kind of thing. I'll make sure people in charge know.
Alright, so let's go real quick and let's see what I can do about my mods. PlayStation. By the way, how do I activate... Excuse me for a second. Alright guys, I'm going to cut off here. This is a test. I am trying to figure my PS4 out. Thank you.
Skjor was looking for you earlier. I don't like making him angry, but there is some work for you if you want it.